I'm also wait until my thing send out the notifications, and then I can start talking to y'all. But hey y'all, everybody that's coming in my life. I need to turn it on. Hey Paige. You always be like one of the first ones on my live. Hey. Hey y'all. So I'm about to just like talk to y'all because I don't even know where to start, like, but I gotta like just get through this. And before I start, I don't need. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it was gonna be this freaking hard, y'all. Oh shit. Before I start, I don't need nobody trying to like feel sorry for me. I definitely don't need people trying to call me that wasn't calling me before. Like, I don't need that. But what I do need is, I feel like I have to talk about this, and I feel like I have to get through this because it's a part of my growing process. Me trying to move forward, me trying to be a better person for me and my son. Like, so yeah. I was at work last night, and it's been situations. I don't know how I'm gonna go into this, but I'm just gonna try to just go into it. It's been situations that God has put in front of me that is put me in a situation to reflect on previous stuff. Previous stuff that I like been through or been through. Oh my gosh. So y'all know, like, last year my dad died or whatever. And even though it's almost been like a year, I feel like that situation kind of probably was like the start of like opening like just stuff I gotta get through. So like when I first started YouTube, y'all seen me at a time in my life where y'all didn't know, but I knew. Y'all see me at a time in my life, well, she's going to work, she's going to the club every day, she's grinding, all that good stuff. But y'all, before I did YouTube, like before I started YouTube, I was at a bad spot in my life. Like, I feel like I'm about to tell y'all while I'm telling y'all all this, and then I might regret even just speaking on this, but I feel like I have to tell y'all this because I feel like God is just really weighing in on me. And I know he's weighing in on me because of the situation that happened last night, and just a situation, just stuff that I just been dealing with, period. I was on live last night, and I was in a dressing room. And if you was on my live, you seen that too. And now I'm not about to say no names because I don't even know this girl name. We was just sitting there. I was just on live doing my makeup. And a girl, she was just having a conversation, talking to somebody. Like, last night was slow. She was like, yeah, I ain't made no money and I gotta have money for a room or whatever. So then I'm just like talking to her. I'm like, oh, where you from? Whoop, 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 all that good stuff. And then we started talking. And then I was telling her, like, okay, like, you can go do this, you can go do that. And that was, like, the end of the conversation. But in the midst of her saying what she said, it was just a feeling that I got, like, that just reminded me of, like, my past and where I came from. So the house mom, like, later on in the night, the house mom, she walked around to all the dancers and she was like, hey. She was like, hey. She walked around to all the dancers and she was like, hey, do y'all think y'all can put something in and help her? And I was like, yeah, just give me a second. So I was dancing for somebody, and y'all eventually gonna see this. Like, I spoke on this because I've been vlogging like every day or whatever. I kept dancing for the person that I was dancing for, and when I got done dancing for them, it's like out of nowhere I just wanted to cry, like, and I wanted to cry because I knew in that moment that the situation she was in, I used to be in that situation before. And that shit hit me because it brought back so many emotions, so much stuff that I done been through that I don't really speak about. Like, it's just funny because, yeah, y'all know, like, I vlog. I share my life with y'all. I've been sharing my stripper life with y'all. I'm just not sharing, like, my life for Bree with y'all. Like, I'm kind of, like, opening up. But that situation, it weighed on me so bad. Like, that shit was so heavy to the point, like, I got done dancing and I'm just sitting there and I'm just thinking, I'm just like, something just like, was like, bro, you gotta do this. Like, mind y'all, only made like $107. And I was sitting at the bar and I felt myself like, okay, bitch, you need to get up. Like, you need to get yourself together because I felt myself like about to cry. So I seen the girl again and I was like, you can dance for me or whatever. And mind y'all, when y'all see this vlog, because, bitch, I've been working since May the 1st. A bitch just, it's been rough. Like, it's been rough as fuck. But the money that I made, something told me to, like, give her that money that I made. And it wasn't me giving it to her, expecting anything back. She could come to work today, tomorrow, or the day after that and be like, hey, here's your money back. And I promise you, I don't want to take it. Like, it was just like, bro, it's a reason. Everybody be like, okay, well, everybody be like, okay, well, Bree, what motivates you? Like, what motivates you to wake up every day and do what you do? Y'all, before I started dancing, like, I was in school, but I also was in a situation with, oh my gosh. Girl, life's just hard. Life is just hard, but for me to have even been able to, like, go through that, like, for me to be there last night, and y'all, I've been dealing with depression for like a minute, and I kind of told y'all this last year, but it kind of went over like a lot of people's head, but I'm dealing with it to the point like stuff has got worse, and I feel like if you've been watching like my latest stripper vlogs, because I'm so behind, or even if you just go back and just watch them, like, the signs are there, and I feel like it's it's meant for me to just share my story and just tell y'all this, because I know somewhere somebody is going through this, or probably went through this, or probably gonna go through this, and they need to know like how to get through this. So in that situation, in that moment, it wasn't about no money. It was about like, damn, bro, I was her before. Like, I was her. Like, I was in her situation before. And that way made it hit me. And having to deal with like so much stuff like every day, and trying to like, I have to wake up every day, act like stuff is normal. I have to put my big girl pants on and just get through life. But shit is really hard, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah. I had a conversation with somebody, and it was like, until you learn to forgive like people for forgive people for the stuff that I went through, I'm not gonna get over how I'm feeling. Like, I gotta get through this. So that's why I'm even just coming on here and just sharing this with y'all. Like, trying to forgive people is like really, really hard when you just not in a space to forgive. But y'all, my heart just been so heavy lately that I gotta forgive. Like, I have to forgive people for this stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm laughing because it's funny, but it's not funny. I'm going through that now. I'm doing all that now. Somebody said that's our defense mechanism, to act like we got it all together. Inside, we can be breaking apart afterwards. But that's the thing with me, like, y'all. So y'all, it be seeming like I be acting like I got it all together. And to me, because y'all see clips of videos, y'all see like, oh, when I do hop on live, when I be at work, or like whenever I upload a video, y'all see seconds, minutes of somebody's life. And then it's just like, once that video is over with, even like once this live is over with, we have to go back to life. Like, we have to deal with life. Like, bitch, life be lifing. But I got it together. I just hold it together. Heavy on the holding together part. Like, have you tried therapy? That's what I'm doing now. Like, I literally, like, stuff done got so bad, y'all, to the point, like, I don't be want to go nowhere. I don't be want to do nothing. But I have to. I have to get up. I have to get out the house. And it's more stuff that I had to, like, deal with. But bitch, I'm doing that now. And a part of the therapy process is you gotta forgive. And I wasn't ready to forgive, but I gotta get to a point where I forgive. And that's crazy. That it's so crazy. Like, y'all know I be speaking on God a lot. God will want me to forgive. That's why I feel like situations just keep popping up. Like the situation last night, just even like when I be out, like when me and Cardi be out, and I just be like in the stores and stuff, and I just see certain stuff. If I'm big on signs, and I feel like God been giving me signs, and He's just like, for so long, y'all, I tried to hide and I tried to just like forget about shit that I done went through and just try to push through. But no, God gonna always remind you, like, you have to forgive, bro. You have to go back. You have to address situations that you don't want to address. And that's what I'm dealing with now. And then when my dad died, that shit just made it just like made it worse. Like it made me think about shit that I forgot I was gonna think about, and now I have to think about it again. Like I have to learn how to just get through shit. So something that I gotta like get through is like I gotta get through like family issues that I then had, stuff that I been through that I didn't talk about. Um, it's only like a few people that's like actually like around me in real life that kind of know like some of the shit I used to go through that I tried to forget about, but they really didn't even know like the extent of what I went through. Y'all, I was in a bad situation like with somebody, and I got abused really, really bad. Like I was in a really bad domestic violence situation. And before y'all even just sit here and come on here and try to judge me and just try to say, oh, well, you that would have never been me, or you should have did this, you should have did that. Like you don't never know what you will do until you actually in that situation. I've been in a situation. That situation was like for 3 to 4 years, and for a long time I was so angry and I was so mad and I was so hurt and I wasn't ready to forgive. But I have to address this situation and I have to move forward. Like this situation happened way before I started my YouTube, way before I started dancing. Like this is something that happened like early on, like type shit. And please don't sit here and be like, well, Bree, who was it? That shit don't matter. Y'all don't even know them. But I didn't been kidnapped before. I didn't got a gun put to my head before. I didn't been beat on every single day and having to leave the house and go into the real world, act like everything okay. I done been ran over by a car before, bro. Like, y'all, I done been through so much shit. And when my dad died, it was like I was hurt, but I was hurt because, yeah, my dad died, but I also was hurt because I felt like, well, damn. Oh my gosh. I was hurt because I felt like, well, maybe, yes, I'm mad and I'm sad that you're gone, but I wish you still was here. I wish that our relationship could have been better. I wish that there was somebody there to talk to me and show me, like, this is not okay for you to be going through that. Or I wish I can't really explain it, but I feel like you kind of know what I'm saying. Like, so it's like the situation with my dad is just bringing back like a lot of emotions, bro. A lot of unresolved emotions, and it's hard. It's so hard, y'all. Somebody said even after that you still are dope. I'm sorry you had to go through that. But thank y'all. Like I really appreciate all the stuff that y'all are saying. And yo, my dad, the way he died, like my dad, I'm talking about my dad. Um, People say that you are your parents, like you're your parents. Like no matter how you try not to be like them, like you end up being like them. And because I just been dealing with like a lot of shit, like a lot of personal shit. Y'all, my dad died from an overdose, like a drug overdose. Like my dad was on drugs heavy, and he had an alcohol problem. So the reason why shit just been hard for me is because I have all these emotions towards him and towards that. But while I'm going through all these emotions, I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all I'm on drugs, cause bitch, I'm not on drugs. But some days, bitch, I do be wanting to take a cigarette, but a cigarette not drugs. But I do see myself like I've been drinking so much more. I've been drinking a whole lot, and that's scary. That's real scary for me, y'all, because like that's what my dad did, and it's just like you want to wake up every day and you want to be better, like you want to be better than what your parents was, and then it be like in the midst of you trying to be better, you end up seeing, you end up you end up being like them. Like we always be wanting to like be better and just do better, but it's just like somebody said go ahead and smoke you a pot to calm your nerves. I don't smoke, y'all. Somebody said God is with you, Brie. And that's the crazy thing. I know he is because he's making me, I'm not gonna say he's making me speak on this, but I feel like he's making me like, he's making me get this out because nobody really knew nobody really knew what I went through. Like they only knew like the surface shit. Nobody actually knew. My mom didn't know. My dad damn sure didn't know. My mom knew to a certain extent, but not all the way, if that makes sense. Like, a couple friends knew, but they really didn't even know. Like, they knew what I allowed them to see. And it's just like, sometimes you'll think like just because you don't dress something or just because you don't speak on something, nobody ever gotta like make you speak on something until you're ready. And for a long time, the crazy part is that y'all, I knew it was gonna come a day where I was gonna tell y'all about that situation. And I kind of told y'all before, but I told y'all, but not I really didn't tell y'all. But I just knew it was gonna come a day where I really just speak on it. And I guess that day is just today. But somebody said, "Love you, Bree, and guys, always on your side. You're helping someone right now, just by sharing your story. It's okay to reason." And that's the thing. Like, that's why when I was at work, and the girl was just telling me like what she was telling me, I was just like, bro, like, this is God. What is just trying to tell me like you have to get through this. Like, you have to speak about it. Like, you have to just you gotta speak about it. You're so nice, bro. It's been like a long. It's been like a long few months, years, like years. Cause what I've been doing in December, it would be 4 years since I've been doing YouTube. Like, this has been like a long, long, long process. And it's like when I was on the live, I told my live, I was like, y'all don't do that because my stomach growling. Y'all know for me not to eat. That's how you know I really be going through it, bro. I told them, I was like, don't don't sit there and don't do that. Like, don't judge somebody because you never know what that person then went through. Like, so like, don't. You just have to like. I try to make it in my mission every day to just be a better person than what I was yesterday. Like, to never forget. I know a lot of people sometimes be like, "Oh, you're not humble. You're not this. Oh, you always popping your shit. Always like bragging. Always talking about this or that. What you got." And it's just like, if only y'all knew where I came from, y'all would be proud that I'm even speaking on this situation, speaking on all of my accomplishments. Because at one point, I didn't have none of this. Like, it was a darkness, a sadness time in my life. And then for me to get out of that darkness and to be where I'm at now, like, that's big for me. So it's just like, y'all can't ever just let people make you not proud of where you at in your life because they don't know how far you have came to even just get to where you at, bro. Like, that ass. Oh. What's so crazy is before I got on live, like, these past couple of all these months, like really since last year, I always been crying and crying and crying. But now, like, yeah, I'm crying now, but the way I was crying before is not like now. And it's crazy that the feeling that I got now, like, it's like it's like a relief feeling. Like, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it's just like it's like my heart was real heavy, and I'm not gonna say that my heart's still not heavy because it is, but it's like it's not weighing on me as much, if that makes sense. Somebody say you're helping people out there, so keep telling your story. You're blessed to be a blessing. And you know what's so crazy, bro? Before I even did YouTube, like, nobody was thinking about doing YouTube. Like, yeah, y'all. Like, I'm in a position to where I'm at to have 3 channels and to be making money from all those 3 channels. But nobody was thinking about that shit before. Like, I wasn't like, oh, let me just do this because I want to be a YouTuber. Like, I always be like, it's a reason. It's a reason for everything. Like, it's always a reason for everything. It went from me doing my YouTube videos, like, showing y'all me going to the club every day. Like, that shit was bigger than that. Like, and it still is bigger than that. And I feel like that's why I have to even just come on here and just tell y'all a little of what, like, I went through. Because it's like, it turned into entertainment, to people DMing me, to people comment under my videos, to people saying, hey, Bree, you inspired me to do this. Hey, Bree, you helped me get through this. And when that stuff starts to happen, it was just like, dang, like, everybody just keeps saying, like, how I helped them. And it's like, y'all don't know, bro. Y'all helped me. Like, y'all helped me get through or try to get through or try to forget some of the stuff that I didn't went through. And it was just like, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I can speak on the situation that I was going through. And just like how I showed y'all, like, my stripper journey. Like, I feel like it's just at a time in my place where it's time, like, I had to speak on previous shit that I done went through. I know when I get off, like, so many people about to call me, but I don't even want to talk, bro. Hold on, y'all. I need to get some drink. Bree, you're a walking blessing, just know that. And I want to say this, and on my YouTube channel, like on my Stripper Life YouTube channel page, you see, like on my homepage, like, you know, like when you click on somebody YouTube and you see like the video they got up there, that recommended video, and it's me, Anya, somebody else, but the video was me and Anya, like, y'all see us, like, going back and forth, arguing about, like, you know, like, whatever was that video was about, right? And a lot of people comment under that video, and they was like, oh, she's not a friend. Woot woot. Like, your friend will never. Your friend would never do something like that. And I keep telling y'all, like, why I'm still her friend. But I never told you, like, why she's my friend. Like, that video, that video is still up there because that video, that shit, first of all, that video is, like, very important. That video just, if you really, after you watch this live, go back and watch that video. Like, it was a principle. It never was about money. It was just a principle. And Anya has been one of the people who's, before I did my YouTube, the situation that I'm speaking on that I went through, the domestic violence situations, she will always be my friend regardless of us having problems, because she was the one that was there with me when I was going through the situation, the one that was there for me. She helped me come pack up all my stuff and leave my apartment that I was in to go have to move to another apartment to escape from what I was going through. Like, she actually one of the ones that actually know, like, what I've been through. Like, she was there when a bitch door was getting kicked the fuck down. I couldn't even, like, go to sleep. I had me being just paranoid. Like, she actually was there. So she's a real friend. Even with Trouble now, I know Trouble, y'all see Trouble on the boot camp. Like, that's cool and all, but Trouble is an actual. Yeah, she's. And I kept saying that. I was like, I kept saying that, and, like, sometimes you have to take a break from pouring to others and pouring to yourself. And she never told me. I kept saying, I was like, y'all just don't see it, but me and her has always been cool because, like, she never, you know how to, you, bro, this girl could have went and made a whole YouTube video and just was like, oh, Bree went through this. Y'all see Stripper Life for Bree, but I actually knew her when she was going through this point in time. Like, she could told y'all so much shit, but she didn't. And I always will respect her for that. And even now, like, she still don't. Even when we get into arguments, because, you know, friends argue, she still don't. Like, she has always been there for me and my son. Like, she's watched Cardi for me plenty of times. Like, she's been a friend. And even with Trouble, y'all, even though Trouble recently just came in my life, like, Trouble has been there for me. Trouble know about the situation too. Like, so it's just like, I'm really appreciative of, like, the people that I know is actually for me. And y'all gonna, eventually when I do post that blog for last night, y'all gonna hear me talk about that. But I'm at a point in my life where I don't know what's real and I don't know what's fake. I can kind of guess what's real and I can kind of guess on what's fake. But it's like, you never know. Because the more I grow, the more it's attracting people that's not for me. And I have to learn how to just understand, like, okay, everybody's not out to get you. But because of shit that I done been through, just not even with that it's like just shit that I go through, it makes it hard for me to just, like, bring new people in. And I hate that for me. Y'all hate that so much for me because I feel like I really could have just, I feel like I'm missing so many opportunities and building so many bonds with, like, people, but because I shut down and I want to put people in my business and I want to be talking to people, then I just, y'all heard me say, like, at one point I was like, everybody got a role. That's what I mean when I say everybody got a role. Like, oh Lord, I definitely I definitely did that. I feel so much better, and it's crazy because, like, this is crazy, bro. Y'all don't know how, bro. y'all don't know how hard it is, well, how hard it was to just not actually speak on the situation that I went through, like, years ago. Like, this is some shit that happened years ago. Like, my baby is about to be 5. Like, this is some shit that happened years ago, y'all. This not some recent shit. And I just want to clear that up. Like, this ain't no recent shit. This shit that been happened. So, imagine all these videos that I didn't have to make. Like, all this trying to, like, keep this shit together and knowing that I'm really not together. Imagine you hear something on the news and you hear a situation about domestic violence and you gotta sit there and act like that shit don't relate to you. Like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot on somebody. Even a situation with that guy that shit keep coming up and it's just like, damn, like, that's crazy. I don't even know his name. The actor that they saying, like, I don't even know if he did it or didn't do it, but I'm just saying, like, to just keep scrolling, like, turn on the news, you gotta keep hearing shit about it. Like, that's a lot. I feel you. I remember the comments folks used to use under your videos. People still leave comments under my videos about, like, oh, why you don't talk about this? Why you don't bring this up? Where is this or that? And it's just like, bro, like, people be so quick to just try to, like, be in your business, tell you what you got going on, and little do you know, like, you never know what somebody going on. Like, you never know. So it's like, yeah, on this app, we joke, we talk shit about people. Bitch, I be talking shit about people. Y'all talk shit about people. But sometimes just, like, you just gotta be like, you just never know what somebody did, like, went through or dealt with. Oh. I gotta hit it. Why I said people was gonna start texting me. That's crazy. There's always a point in time. And my mom passed and my granny passed 6 months apart. I want to speak on that too. But hold on real quick. So, I just dealt with this shit with my dad, right? But, yeah, I love my mom to death. Like, my mom know I love her to death. But at the same time, I got family issues that I been dealing with. Like, this is the girl that I told y'all that I was talking about earlier, like, in the live when I was, like, from work. Y'all, I have been on my own, and me telling y'all this is not me telling y'all this to, like, to bash my mom, because, bitch, that's not what this is. Like, this not what that is. But it's just me, like, sharing my story with y'all. Ever since I graduated high school, and the summer of me graduating, going into my freshman year of college, y'all, I was homeless. And I ain't really I don't think I ever just, like, told y'all that, because it was just like, I don't know, it be a lot of shit that you just be like, this ain't nobody business, like, they don't need to know that. But, bitch, I was actually homeless, like, before I went off to college. And the relationship me and my mom have, like, I always will love her and I always will appreciate her, because without her, I wouldn't be here. And at the end of the day, me being a mom now and me knowing, like, all the stuff that I have to, like, put up with or dealt with to allow stuff to happen for my son, I get it. Like, I get that. But I have been by myself since I was 19, bro. Like, when I went off to Savannah State, I was by myself. When I transferred from Oh my gosh, bro. When I transferred from Savannah State and went to Clayton State because it was a lot, because I was just like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking mind you. I was on scholarship. I was like, if I stay here at this school, bitch, I'm not gonna pass. Like, I'm not gonna graduate. It's gonna be a wrap. So, bitch, I was like, let's go to Clayton State. Then I went to Clayton State. I have always told y'all I started dancing because like I wanted the extra money. And mind you, that's still true. Like that has always been true. But I keep reflecting back on my life and I keep just thinking like, okay, well, I'm not gonna say like what made me be to where I'm at now, because I don't regret dancing. Like I don't regret that shit whatsoever, because that shit made me be me. But at the same time, even when I was in college, like over the years of then until now, me and my mom relationship has always been rocky. Like we always find a way to, like, you know, be mom and daughter, but it has always been rocky. So even when I transferred to Savannah State, like, I mean, not Savannah State, even when I transferred back to Atlanta to Clayton State, like, I was at a time in my life, like, even when I went through the shit that I went through with this person, y'all, my mom didn't even know about this shit until I ain't have no choice but to like call her. Hey, can you come? Can you come do this? Can you come pick me up? Like I really need you to pick me up. Like this I can't keep doing this. I can't keep going through this. So I'm not gonna say like, oh my gosh, bro, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. This is a lot. No matter what your parents have done to you, or no matter what you have been through, you have to learn to forgive, and you have to learn how to move forward, because at the end of the day, God tells you like you have to be obedient to your parents. And I'm learning to forgive. I done forgave my dad for the stuff he did, and I'm learning to forgive my mom for the stuff that I had to go through with her. But at the same time, y'all, I already lost one parent. I kind of be speaking on it, but I really don't be speaking on it. My mom, y'all, like, my mom has real serious health issues. So imagine dealing with depression, dealing with, like, your family problems, trying to wake up every day. Like, that shit eats at me, because I wish the relationship, like, that I have with my mom, like, I wish it could be, like, I wish it could just be so, like, perfect and stuff, but it's not. And then on top of it not being perfect, I have to deal with her health issues, like, and that's scary to me, because it's just like, bro, I just be feeling like sometimes shit just not fair. Like, why, it's just like back to back. Like, why do I have to, and I'm not saying why do I have to, because I know why. Like, I know why God is telling me why. Why do I have to sit here and be the one to forgive everybody, and nobody is like addressing anything? Nobody is coming to me and trying to just, I don't know, y'all. But it's just like, going forward, bro, y'all just gotta like, you got, if y'all don't take nothing from this life, if you ever been in a situation that I was in, like the domestic violence situation, or even if you know somebody that was in that situation, especially if you know somebody that's in that situation, bro, you gotta be there for that person. Like, you can't just keep making jokes. Can't just be like, oh, they're dumb, they're stupid, because little do y'all know, while y'all making jokes, this person gotta go back to that situation. Like, they gotta, until you get to a point in your life where you know that situation is not right for you, you have to let that person go through that situation. And that's what I had to do. Like, I had to go through so much shit to know like that situation wasn't right for me, to the point like I done almost lost my life numerous of times. And then it got so bad to like, okay, bitch, wake the fuck up. Like, no. So it's just like, bro, we gotta like, we gotta just stop, like, stop doing shit that we do. And I say we because, bitch, I'm a part of the problem too. Because, bitch, I be doing shit. I'm not perfect. I'm just very thankful that I'm in a position to even just believe in God, because I feel like if I didn't believe in God, shit would be worse. Like, shit would be so worse. But because I know God is real and He showed me that, I know, like, all the emotion and feelings that I have about my past, I'm gonna get through this. But I just pray every day, y'all. Like, I pray God I just be praying every day. But mm, mm. Somebody said forgiveness is letting go and just don't want to be angry no more. That's definitely true, because I'm so tired of just being angry. And just anger, y'all, that shit is, bro, that shit's that shit is not good, like, at all. Forgiving is easy, but forgetting is definitely a hard part. No, I think forgiving is the hard part, because no matter what, you're not gonna forget, but forgiving is just like, that's been the hard part. But I woke up today and I was like, I gotta forgive. Like, I gotta move on, because if I didn't, like, speak on this, if I didn't address this shit would still be eating me up every day, like, every day. You can get sick from anger. Yeah, I know that. You have to go within and get to the root cause of why these things happen to you. And that's what I'm doing now. Like, I think that's where, like, that's crazy, because that's exactly what I'm doing now. Like, me addressing the situations with that I done been through, like, all the hard shit I done had to deal with. And it's crazy, like, how out of nowhere shit just hit you and you just like, damn, like, now I gotta speak on this. Or maybe I should have been speaked on it, but it's like, nobody can, until you ready to speak on some shit, you can't really speak on it. Somebody said, I wish I could hug you right now. I appreciate y'all. And, bro, like I said, I already know y'all finna y'all want to be sending me so many DMs and all that. Like, the purpose of me going live and telling you, sharing this with y'all, is not to make y'all feel sorry for me, because that's not that. It's just me learning to forgive and move on, learning to stop being so angry, learning to just be able to be open and use my platform and share stuff that I done been through with y'all, because I know when I get off this live, somebody's gonna DM me and be like, Bree, they gonna say the same thing. Like, they gonna be like, I went through the same shit. So that's really what this is. Like, and that's crazy. Somebody said I was just crying before clicking on your live. You started the healing process. I knew I started the healing process when I would just be like, bitch, I could be watching TV, y'all, and out of nowhere, shit that happened years ago, I could just start crying. And it's just like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and that's God's way of telling me, like, it was just time. Like, it's just time. In order for me to just, I'm so grateful, y'all. Like, all the opportunities and doors that's opening for me. And what's so crazy, bro, where I'm at in my life, I have so much good stuff going on. But that's how I knew it was just time for me to just speak on stuff, because, like, from the outside looking in, this is for people that support me. I don't give a fuck about people that don't support me or that don't think I don't got nothing going on. But for the people that do support me, like, from the outside looking in, you would think, like, right now, I would be in a happy place, because, and me telling y'all this is me not trying to brag. Like, this is not what this is. But now where I'm at, I have never been so more financially secure. I have never been so more, like, stable. Like, not gonna say mentally stable, because, bitch, I haven't been mentally stable, but financially stable. I have never been at this point in my life where I didn't have to call somebody and ask somebody for stuff, y'all. I'm actually, like, at a point in my life where I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna pay this. I don't have to worry about calling people to beg people to watch my son. I don't have to worry about, oh, well, I don't got money to pay my light bill, or there's no money in the fridge. Like, I don't have to worry about that. And you would think, like, when you get to that point in your life, that you would be straight, you would be cool, like, shit gonna go up from there, like, it's gonna get better. And it was just like, I knew it was time, because it was just like, in the midst of a period of time where I'm supposed to be happy, I'm sad. Like, how can you be sad and you got everything? Like, I literally got everything that I could just ask for right now. Like, I don't know what else to ask for. Like, it's really nothing else that I could ask for. And I don't give a fuck about, I guess some of y'all be like, well, you can ask for my money. I don't give a fuck about being, like, the richest bitch ever. Like, that's not what I care about. So when I say what else can I ask for, like, my life is in a happy spot with, like, my accomplishments and everything. Your nervous system is getting regulated. It's just like, even though I'm in a good spot, you still not in a good spot, because I knew, like, I had shit I had to address, like, shit that still be weighing on me. And I think now that, like, I addressed it, I could just, like, eventually get to the spot where I'm happy, and I'm happy that I got the shit that I got. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to enjoy success when you're not in a place and have addressed trauma. Yeah. Cause, bro, everybody just be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I done seen you do this, I done seen you that. And then back of my mind, it's just like, yeah, I appreciate it, but You are so right. She said, "How can I love God who I don't see and not love the people I see? For we must ask for strength to forgive immediately. Fear and weakness is not an option in my word." Yeah, at Aisha McCullen, I definitely agree with you on that. Cause bitch, that's what the fuck. That's me now. Material things means nothing if your mental health is insecure. You're definitely right about that. Oh. Y'all, I just woke up today like, I don't know. I feel so much better because like, I just feel a whole lot better. I can see your testimony turn into another book for you. But now, like when I used to be like, I could really write a book, is really because I can. Like, I really can. I just knew y'all like I I just I just had to like come on live and just say this piece and just like say this to y'all. It's going to get better for you. The crazy thing is like I know it is, but I just know I just had to address like my emotions and past trauma and shit that I went through. Thank you. At Charlie Scott, thank you. Going forward though, y'all, I am like about to start doing therapy and stuff. I already made the appointment. And I gotta work on my drinking because, bitch, my drinking shit has been way, way out of control. Like, bitch, I'm talking about getting fucked up every fucking night. And I gotta work on that. But what I can say though is y'all don't have to worry about me doing drugs. Like, I'm not gonna be on drugs. But I feel like if I didn't address this, like, forgive, if I kept letting shit weigh on me, if I didn't acknowledge like, okay, bro, you need help, like you have to talk to somebody, like you have to get through this, like you have to learn to let shit go and you gotta move forward. I feel like if I didn't do that, or if me like not speaking on this, that shit probably would have led to that. Like alcohol is one thing, but imagine you just drinking every day, and then it could have led to it. So before it even led to that, this is just some shit like I just had to just like, okay, bitch, like. And I know y'all be like, oh, well, Brie, you got your son, you got your son. Yes, I love my son to death. I appreciate my son so much. But anybody that has ever dealt with like depression, it be bigger than like, it's that shit really big. So it's just like, I had to get through this so I could be a better me, a better mom, a better just period. Like I had to get through this so I could be better for us. And when I say us, I mean me and my son. I love y'all too. One thing I say, go back to her. That's so true. Like that's what I was saying earlier. Somebody just said everything you said you wanted to do, you manifested. You right. And in order for me to just even be more bigger, yeah. And another thing, another reason why I had to just address like my past stuff is because I have so much good stuff on the way. I kind of already told y'all, but it's so much more good stuff that's coming, and with more good stuff, more bad stuff is coming. So it's like before before even all that good stuff come my way, I have to be mentally stable to allow like God to let me receive the good stuff, because if I'm not ready, if I'm not in the right mental spot, all that good stuff that's coming my way, that shit can lead me into a bad path, a bad road. So I have to just like, I have to get my shit together, like get in order, cause it's so much like stuff that I'm about, and this shit happening so fast. That's the crazy thing. Like you dealing with life, like you trying to deal with life, but in the midst of you dealing with life, bitch, life is moving on. Life is still going. You still fucking growing. All my channels is growing. My Shepherd Boot Camp is growing, bitch. My business is growing. Traffic to my shit is growing. Like my shit is growing. So the more you grow, the more supporters you have, but the more problems you have. And in order for me to just appreciate and actually enjoy where I'm at, and to just really go even more hard, I had to just like let this shit out, get this shit through. So, uh, mm, I love y'all too, like for real, for real. Like I really do love y'all. That's crazy. Y'all like the family I never had, and I don't even. Some of y'all we ain't even met before. Like we don't even know each other in real life, but we be here with it. That's a crazy thing. Girl, we been on this ride with you, and everything that you say you can't do, you did it. And some people put on, and they are nowhere near where you are because they didn't appreciate you. Suppressed things will catch up and one day can all hit you at once. How to start going through and dealing with your trauma. Suppressed things can make things. Yeah, that's what I done learned. And that's what we doing now. Like, we're getting through shit. We getting through shit. Shit gonna be better. Do you journal breathe? If so, that helps. I used to, but then I stopped. And then, but I know that they about to make me start back. So, thank y'all so much. And I'm sorry if this video like triggered anybody. Like, this not what I want when y'all watch this video or when y'all watch the video. Like, I just knew like God was just telling me to just like, I had to just speak on this today. Like, I had to. Y'all I love y'all. It's y'all talking about some Bria in the same period. Somebody said we all here laughing and crying together, right? Like, bitch, we just had a whole. This is a lot. Like, I don't. Like, out of all the things, I don't think nobody would actually, like, expected me to just, like, just share this. Like, that's the crazy thing. Bro, I love y'all so much. It's all the freaking good comments for me. God has so much planned for you, how to get in a better mental state to receive all the blessings. I think I'm gonna just leave this live up. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it up forever. Excuse me, but for now, I'm gonna leave it up because I don't know. I just wanted to share this with y'all. I hate that I was crying though, cause I kind of don't want to leave that part up. But bitch, I'm human. Like, bitch, we cry. Like, sometimes you just have to cry. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Like, for real, for real. I just want to be surrounded by, like, I want to be surrounded by nothing but good stuff. Like, I don't want to be surrounded about just stuff that's just gonna make me just like be sad all the fucking time. Like, I want to be focused on like good stuff, getting me in order, being better for me. Like, that's what I want to do. But I'm gonna go because I got work to do. Because despite of all the stuff I have to do with, I still have to do stuff. But I do feel so much better, y'all. Like, I feel so much better. But one of my goals this week is to stop drinking as much as I was drinking. Like, I gotta stop that. I gotta cut that out. But I just really appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna leave this live up. And I feel like this is a safe place. And because I know I'm leaving this live up, I know it's gonna bring so much fucking. I'm about to start like a whole lot of people being in my business, like me even speaking on a situation. but I just had to. And if anybody think this is funny, like, you need help, because this shit's not funny. Domestic violence is not funny. Going through shit with your family is not funny. Excuse me. So before you even come my way with the bullshit or think you even have one up on me, just know at the end of the day, I chose to come here and I chose to share what I've been through. Like, so in the same way you might feel like, oh, it's funny, you never know, like, it could have happened to you, or it still could. And I don't wish that on nobody, but it still could. So don't do that. Like, just don't. But I'm finna go because I got videos to edit and stuff. But I just wanted to come on here and just share this with y'all. So yeah, I love y'all.